Divine Feminine. It is your time. Come through for the intel. I've got recon. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big cat. Regret and shame. Is there ride or die? Don't you know? Pink is up. Having to live amongst the subterfuge, bull swanky, that they created. They, them and those, the speakers of the fucking blood, full on Jedi mind tricks. Doppelgangers to the truth, those that like to get their echopraxic on. Yes, baby, psychological disorders are afoot. Those that slip through the net of being evaluated and said and put in said cage where they need to be. Bottom feeders. Let's get the Florida water going. It's calling the energies of guidance and protection, guys. Breathe in. Send me your energy so we can get the full intel. Energy's up. Right, let's dive right in. Right in. Let's get the energies around these what? Bottom feeders. Those that like to revise the truth and history itself in order to get a better picture painted of themselves amongst what? The feeble-minded. Those that are stuck on the spiritual short bus, just like them. Energy around the bottom feeders. Oh, we have two. Big cat. Whatever they was passionate about has lost its glow. The thriller's gone, darling dear. Balance? What balance? Whatever foundation they have is destabilized. Yes, baby. This is definitely not from the ashes. This is into the ashes. Straight out of the cooking pot and into the fire. Whatever they're going for at this moment in time, it has heated up and destabilized them. They are living in what? Reversed root chakra mode, shadow side. Volatile. Creating a lot of trauma in whatever environment they find themselves in. Extremely, how can I put it? This person goes for the jugular. They like to have the foot on the neck. They like to see the emotional reaction of others. This is what they feed off of. Really? Oh. Okay. Base of the deck. We've got the Watchtower of West on its face, darling dears. On its face. This talks about what? No inner work being done. This is about what? Being stuck in doppelganger, right? Ghetto groundhog, rinse and repeat cycle, right? They are stuck in a paradigm that they created. Amongst those whose emotions they have, right? In the palm of their hands. Look at all of this shiznai on its face. This is the Ten of Cups on its face, darling dear. Emotional. A lot of emotional turmoil that's going on there. A lot of conflicts. Overindulgence as well. They're in their cups, guys. They're trying to drink their guilt and shame away. They are in an unhappy situation. All of their relationships are unhappy, whether work or of the romantical kind, because they have turned it into what? Blood on the dance floor. Their toxicity is causing major disruptions where they be. If there's progeny in that situation, pray for the progeny. But guys, no emotional guidance, no strength. They misplaced their trust. They put their trust in a situation that got them in the DNS. So what? The doppelganger, the Judas in a Peter suit, met up on another Judas in a Peter suit whose agenda was deeper than theirs. Emotionally manipulative. They might go through it, love. They're going through it. Thank God you gave the villagers back their idiot, hey? Fist bump. Pinkies up. Hey! Let's get one more card. Overall, we're going to use the wisdom compatibility. What are they compatible with? Can't be you because you're waving as you fly by. So what is it? What are they compatible to? What's going on? Whoa! All the cards fell past, but this one. Self-respect, no self-worth. Right? Look. And you have them big shaboinking boundaries. You've got rules, darling dears. You've burnt bridges. You turned your bridge into an archway of infinite possibility. You have the heart of a big cat. And I feel that one, right, should be their overall. They've got a full-on block party on every level, in every dimension. It's not working out because you're not having it. This is the picture of the scarred woman or man, because you know gender is fluid. They see your worth now. The boundary that you set up has created some kind of what? Obsession, right? This person has no self-respect, right? They will go with anything just to get a come up. But now they have comeuppance. Look at this. The rainbow retriever. This is what? The father of lies. A promiser's fool. You will be if you listen to this person, because I told you, they speak straight up fucking ease blood. Yeah. What do they want to say to the big cat before we go in? Well, you're telling them to keep the same energy. Hey! Right? Look! Judas! You recognize the Iscariot in them. Back, front, neck, stabbing snake. Alright, what else? What else? Come on, because we've got to move on. What else? Okay. Jezebel is my name. F shit is my game. And the growth you've achieved irritates them. Why? Because it's outside the perimeter, darling dear. They have no hold over your mind, body, or spirit, let alone, right? Your genitalia, are you mad blood? Your seat of emperors and empresses has been cleared of F shit. Right? And they want revenge. But when they are what? Contemplating the revenge and the ministrations of said revenge, guilt and shame is still their ride or die. And the grave they dug for you. They get in a bunk bed for them and their helpmate. be at the second of their death, right? They're going to look over their life. It's going to flash before their eyes. And then the person that they was meant to be on this Malkuth will come forward. Guilt and shame hasn't started yet. They've got all of eternity because they are coming back. Oh, as I say, they wants to come back. Can they come back, guys? Hit me up in the comments. Can they? Have you given up your free will and your will to live? Are you going to allow them back with their lower natures, knowing that everything they did it with sound mind? Whomsoever they're with, it's Jelly Bogelly of you and what you've got going on. Because they see that you're at breakthrough. And they did that shit. They did it. And it's now blocking their abundance on every level. Because you've got your third eye on that bitch or Mitch. They want what you've acquired. They want it all. And if it's a friend, you can't trust them. Lessons have been learned in this season. Guilt and shame is their ride or die. Right? And where they went to, they got played, shafted, tricked, and hoodwinked. Yeah. Not finding it fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely, eh? And again, the karmic is jealous, kicks out. Right? And a merchant of slander on the balls of their feet. They haven't learned, right? Their mouth is like what? Verbal diarrhea. Spewing out all sorts of skullduggerous lies. Against those that have what? Blocked them to up the Watusi. Block party. No balance in a situation that is disharmonious, right? Everybody's living in their shadow side. This is where lies are being told upon lies. Oh, okay. Let's move on, Scotty. The energies, the celestial body's energies today. Mercury, right, in Cancer, trines, Neptune in Pisces. This is going to create an extremely emotional aspect for you, divine feminines. May leaving you feeling a bit vulnerable and sensitive, which could lead to impulsive behaviors. I advise against the impulsive behaviors. Don't do it. You'll be sorry. Easter Island, Stevie Wonder. Continue to hold your gangster. Focus on your 5 streams of income. If in doubt, consult with the divine. Go within. It's the only way out. And never forget, Proverbs 18:6. A fool's lips walks them to a fight, and their mouth will incite a beating. No time for impulsive behaviors. Recognize what exactly you are up against. Feeble-minded that live on havoc. Some of them are being struck down as we speak with illnesses. Maladies that they brought on themselves. They are getting smoked even as we speak, guys. Even as we speak. Their little finger ways is getting what? A full-on dubplate remix. Wiki, wiki, wiki. Know this. Right. Let's get some more energies. Oh, do we get the yes, we're going to get the dominoes again. Yes, baby. We have what? The Empress energy twice. I told you, it's for you, Divine Feminines. This intel is all for you. The energy of the 2-3s goes to a 6. It talks about them losing money. Some kind of bad investment, bad business deal. Invested in the wrong thing, eh? Realizing that you are fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Why? Because you are the Empress. So nice, Spirit had to give it to you twice. This is about you being grounded, Venus as well as Earth energy. The grass is simply greener under you. This is also about you attracting like-minded souls on your levels, right? Where no what for Gazy Shiznai will be indicated because they have their own Shiznai. This also could be a same-sex union coming into play. Whatever it is, wherever your boat is flowing, you've got it going on. Just reminding you of their guilt and shame. Let's ring the bell on that Shiznai, right? Every time they feel guilty and shameful, a bell is rung. And when a bell is rung, what happens? An angel gets its wings, darling dear. The energy of a 3-3 talks about what prosperity, a large amount of pentacles is about to be descended onto you. Could be through your entrepreneurship because you've what? Grown up many businesses. Could be in the form of an inheritance. I told you some of them have taken to their bed in illnesses that they might not be recovering from this time. They're skating on the edge of this world and the next, and they will be introduced to the person they was meant to be in this lifetime as they take their last breath. Yes, baby, going back to the drawing board, eh? Straight back to what Beelzebub in the crevice of the devil's balls to get new instructions for their next life. Sucks to be them. The energy of the 6, right, is the Lovers as well as the Devil. This talks about problem solving, having compassion with yourself as you create harmony. How? By continuing to make the right choices, darling dears. Being able to recognize the betas. What is a beta? The B is for the back, front, neck stabbing of it all. The A is for the abuser. The I is for the imposter. Heko Praxeka. Yeah, the taker of your time, your hairline, and your good pentacali, let alone your good Panania Photom. The exploiter of everything. And reckless to the core, still being reckless as they sit with their ride or die, guilt and shame. And the S, what's the S for? A shapeshifter, darling dear. Blame shifting shapeshifter. They can't even say that. I told you they're in their cups. It will be a full-on tongue twister. Yes, baby. The energy of the 3, darling dears, right, brings conflict. They're getting it. Without Vaseline, there is no chill and no pause factor. With the karmic retributions being visited on them, and they called it on them. Right? We've got 88 in the chat, darling dear. This talks about you what? Answering your higher calling. Having an awareness, right? And reverence for life. The life you chose, Big Cat, Divine Feminine, wasn't easy. Disengaging yourself from F shit, it wasn't easy, and it wasn't fun, it wasn't fabulous, and it wasn't gorgeous. DNS it's called. I do not like to speak out the whole name in case it thinks or thunks I want some more of it. No, blood. I respect my hairline. The conflict that they have for you, they're going to try with some incoming, could possibly use the progeny, because the Empress, right, is the symbol for mother, could be father, gender is fluid. Cause some conflict or disengagement through the progeny, but you have to understand, Big Cats, your progeny are not going to be babies forever. And if they are allowed contact with said progeny, your progeny are gonna talk. You don't have to say anything. Your progeny will give it to them. Give it to them. Chuck it to them. Yes, they will. When your progeny look at you, they see an example. They feel pride in their hearts. Extremely respectful, I'm getting for you anyway. Don't know about anybody else. Oh, we also have the sign of Aries right here. Emperor energy, and it's leaning on a stick. Yes, they have a crutch, darling dear. A crutch of guilt and shame. Let's get some cards and see what else going around the board. Oh no, we've got to go to the runes first. Intel. Khaleesi. They only want to give them one rune, blood. OMG! Everything is a sign in my readings. Oh, look at this. Lean in, big cat best friend, lean in. It's Uraz, Taurus, Hierophant energy on its face. I told you, some of them are not going to make it out of the illness that they've created. They're going to be what? Toes up, right? And facing who they truly was meant to be on this Malkuth. They might go through it, blood. If they're in a hospital state at this moment in time, they're going in and out of consciousness, and when they come back to consciousness, they are stuck in ghetto what? Groundhog Day. Guilt and shame. Uraz is represented by the letters V and U, the numbers 20 and 23. This person is extremely distraught about your independence, your success, the fact that the grass grows greener under you, the fact that you're eating cake and not shit. Yes, baby, they are pressed, pumped, and perturbed. You bossed up so much on them, they think they can't believe their eyes. They think there's two of you. Paying tag team on their conscience, and you're not doing a thing. You're just being your fabulous, gorgeous, lovely self. What can you do except make more bank? What do they want you to do? Step out your shoe and give it to them? Come through, Nas. Posh clap. They want you to be pressed, pumped, and perturbed. When they, right, have no trust, they're in a situation where there's no boundary, so it's hockey stick at any point. Yes, baby, I told you it's popping off. A lot of emotional turmoil, right? Lack of passion or lost passion for a situation where there is no harmony, right? And you minding your own fabulous, gorgeous, lovely building. Some of you are building or moving towards a different building, right? A change of status, stepping up another step, eh? Yes, baby. While you in the background, right? Minding your own shiznai, wrapped in your cloak of wisdom. Holding on to the what? That candle of infinite possibilities, darling dear. Brings into mind what? The magician with those badass alchemist ways. You have no passion for this situation. You realized how unbalanced you were, unable to speak your truth. 111 in the chat room, darling dear. Full on manifestation mode. Keep your thoughts focused on what you want, darling dear. Let the needy ones deal with themselves, because they are. They have their what? Ride or die. Guilt and shame. The Hierophant on its face, darling dears. Let's discuss it a bit more. This is somebody you possibly want to divorce yourself from, or have already divorced yourself from. You had to go and get what? Educational guidance. You became what? Keyboard psychologists. This person is a social climber. They was an opportunist in your life. What is an opportunist? Well, I'm going to tell you, right? It's a person. Well, they said there were people that have the dexterity, right, to change at the drop of a hat, change their opinion, change how they do things. Why? Because they're watching you, as only a sociopath can. Because how else would they be able to take a step out into creation, right, without taking some of your light? But they thunk the light that they took was going to be able to what? Light it up for them. No, no, silly rabbits. You can't take something when it's in someone. Yeah. Right. Let's get some cards on the deck about their guilt and shame. What they're guilty about? What's their issue? Well, one of them is that you don't speak to them. They can't get at you like that. So they're doing what? Communicative dance in the background. Scene 1, 2, 3, going by their own book, right? Their book of heinous crimes. What fell out? Right? Look at this shit! Judas Iscariot, the old betrayer themselves. Yes, baby. Holding on to 5 of swords. One in particular. What's that? The sword of liation, darling dears. The skin peeling lies. Yes, My gosh, came straight out with their energies, eh? This is Aquarius as well as moon energy. Deception indicated, right? This is a full-on blessing blocker. They are now realizing the easiest way was not the best way. Ha ha! Village idiot. Ha ha! Laugh with me, big cat. Laugh with me. The 2 of swords in the background down talks about the choices they made. Living amongst those choices they made, amongst the deceptive. Those that like what? One-upmanship. A situation that you had to wash your face like David and push yourself away from that table of F shit. They would love to come back through. This is also about what? Self-sabotaging thoughts. This person is trying to manifest you back. But they don't understand because their energy is cursed and from the bottom of the pot, right? As they're using their energies to manifest you back, it's giving you what? PTSD, darling dear. This is why you've been out of sorts. This is about you what? Re-strengthening, right? Your perimeters, meditating and praying for peace. Moving things around in your domicile, cleaning every corner, right? Making yourself active because it's what? Psychic attacks, right? They think it's what? Trying to plant memories of love in your... Listen. Who's going to want to remember being lobotomized? Whom? Yeah. They'd love to sneak back into your shiznai. Right? Look! Bullshit apology, right? Hoping that you'll be vulnerable. Hoping, right, that you still want to get back on that cross, that wood of martyrdom. They want to come through with a BS cup of opium blood. You better get your flip-flops ready. The guilt and shame is pushing them in this direction. Can you see the cards? So I tried to move the camera angle. Break it up a bit. Yeah. Now we can see. Where is the sun gone? Ah, it's right in front of me. They can't see what's in front of them, darling dear. This pedestrian sperm engineer that like to chase the vagina-painted sticks, right? We've got the Ace of Cups, right? They want a new beginning with you. They are coming to what? Talk about F shit. See if they can what? Use the Jedi mind tricks, eh? Get you back on board. As I said, your progeny will be used as flying monkeys. If they're of an age that is under 10, as they come back home from being with that back front neck stabbing snake, give them chocolate. It's the way to show your mother's love, and it's to stop them in their tracks, darling dear. They would realize their silence wins them a prize. This person has been crying some real tears. They want to manifest you back. This person, right, is getting tower moment after tower moment as you continue to tap into your creativity. They are counting whatever you've got going on. And baby, I haven't seen one pentacale amongst this. Guilt and shame and broke. Oh gosh. A terrible trio that they chose. What's this? Yeah. Ain't no sunshine when you're gone. Yes, baby. Allowing every negative thought to penetrate their cranium, right? As your cup runneth over, as your table is set, Psalms 23:5. It's not going great for the bottom feeder, the homosexual, the prakala prakalisha. They're not having a lovely time. This screams hyacinth bouquet. Yes. Sun energy on its face, darling dears. Leo energy. Their inner child is giving them hell, guilt and shame. And they are what? Taking it out on whomsoever they are around. It is an extremely destructive force on all of their relationships. It also speaks about them. Their own presence was a destructive force on you. This talks about what? Obnoxious and arrogance, darling dear. Tree sloth. We've already what? Put the toe tag on them. And what? Straight ziplock this and drop that. Come through, young Jeezy. Porsche clap. We toe tag them bitches or mitches. Blessing blockers to the core. They want to rain on your parade. They want to come and find out exactly how you're doing what you're doing when you don't even know. A blessing blocker to the core, right? And still bound by their devilish actions. Capricorn energy. This person is a codependent maker, right? They have sexual additions, could be porn, right? This person is emotionally manipulative, right? Full on little finger, likes to do shit and hide their hand. In the upright, I might add, I told you they're in their cups, they're full on hedonist, right? Deep into their addictions, easily tempted, as only a homosexual with unsatisfied eyes can be. This person is unhappy to the core, which is what? Fueling their anger, right? Which is enslaving them with their lust and all of their other addictions. They are being put through psychological torture of their own making, and so projecting it onto those that are around them. Extremely irresponsible and jealous, obsessively jealous of what you've got going on, Divine Feminine. They're obsessed. But living in the choice they made, darling dears. Right smack dab in the middle. Guilt and shame. False images being presented, right, of what they've got going on in their life. They are fraught, right, with dissatisfaction and are overindulging. Every day, every minute of the day, I should say, is cocktail hour. Dissatisfied with their work situation. I still haven't seen one pentacale, and I've got my spectacles of truth on and shined up, right? 5 of Swords on its face, darling dear. On its face. A lot of conflict, but this is more passive aggressive kind. I told you they like to attack in the cranium. Plant a bit of cognitive dissonance, mind altering fucking ease. This person is telling a lot of lies. If they're in a relationship, they're being cheated on, or they are doing the cheating. And it's with other bottom feeders. The Sun card in reverse. This is not people of worth, right? Low vibing, right? those that are already been toe tagged as harlots, right? Mattress back and dick dealing. Skullduggery situation. They had many options, but none of them options make one of you. Psychological torture, eh? Yeah, but they chose that shit. Regret and shame, darling dears. Let me cut my fan on. Look, you isolated yourself from that situation. You saw things from a different perspective. You was like, hold on a minute. I'm the one that's being verbally abused. I'm the one that has to plan all the trips because they're brainless. They never put anything together. Just blame you when it doesn't work out, right? You had to shine a light on it and realize that you was being taken advantage of to the core. And you decided, I'm not going to be pulled about like taffy. I'm going into the DNS. You didn't go in there alone. Spirit was there to turn it all around for you. You made a way out of no way, Divine Feminine. And you've done exceedingly, exceptionally well. Continue to isolate yourself from those bottom feeders. The creators of havoc. Allow them to smoke whomever wants to smoke with them. Look, when God is for you, no weapon formed against the big cat Divine Feminine shall prosper. Boundaries, trusting in a higher self. Father God Most High. This is about your boundaries, sitting between the two pillars of wisdom, darling dear, having your key to your healing, understanding your Chiron. This is the truth. This is about you going into a more prominent institute. Some of you are getting, what an upgrade, to a more leadership position. Somewhere where you'll be leading a team. Could be in the financial industry, because I see a lot of Pentacles here, but whatever it is that you've gone towards, it could be a promotion. The Hangman is solo, the Hermit is solo. This is about, you could be going into business by yourself. You are about to see your finances take a change for the upturn, darling dears. As they sit in their guilt and shame, right? Vulnerable to all sorts of spiritual attachments, right? As they sit in their cup of opium. Nothing like someone getting what they tried to give to you without Vaseline, right? This is how you're told. You're being shown to deal with a situation like the Queen of Swords, right? You're judging correctly. You've been through some things. You have the wisdom of your experiences. You are able to what? Navigate, circumvent any issue that may arise. Why? Because you come with the intellect, darling dear. You spoke cold, hard truths to yourself. You sat at the feet of Father God. You have been reborn. You are bionic, big cat, Divine Feminine. And you're simply not having it. Not today or any other day. You are highly intelligent, a truth seeker. This also, the Queen of Swords is also somebody who what? Has full control of their emotions. You was intuitively guided to exit that situation in full-on tinky-winky mode. This also speaks about what legal situations go in your way. As I said, who God is for, no man can curse. Karmic retribution is at their door. They're weak with it, darling dears. Weak with it. Seven of Wands on its face. Leo as well as what? Mars energy. If they've got a job, they're incompetent, blood. Somebody's about to lose their job, lose their foundation, and it's going to take the flight out of their tail, which is going to put them into what? Fighting mode, whomsoever they be around. This person feels, they're feeling extremely awkward at this moment in time, awkward in their situation. You know when you create so much bad vibes and you're living amongst it and you want it to change, but it can't because the change starts with you. That's what they're going through, right? And they would love to come through and offer an apology. Yeah. Page of Cups, like a page. You know how Case feels about page blood. Don't let me lose my wig. This is earth as well as water energy. So let me turn the fan around. It's looking over all of the cards. Yeah. This person had childhood issues of abuse. They was abused. If they had, their mother was narcissistic or the father, a fighting person, love to fight, cuss and beat their children. They've got a lot of issues, right? That they're still living in. They never got, told you, they slipped through the net, darling dear. They need psychological evaluation start. Guilt and shame, right? Because what they did in the dark is now being highlighted. Yeah. It's all lovely and fabulous and gorgeous till it's not, right? Yeah. What's this? Right? Spirit wants you to continue to turn your back on the toxic and the toxicity, relying on your intuition. Right? You have the whole world in your hands. A brave new world that you co-created in the name of Father God Most High, Divine Feminine. You had to get bukwibi, wah, with it. They would like you to be vulnerable to what incoming they have, right? Because they see you have balance, right? Realizing that you are what? Protected, darling dear. They put you on a long journey, right? But it was the best journey you could have ever taken because you managed to secure yourself. This has been securing your emotions, securing your bag. It put you into what? Learning mode, a securing accolades, right? New businesses, a movement, whatever, forward. They see you as balanced. Your spiritual team is not going to allow incoming from this particular Beelzebub's emissary, right? Pennywise son or daughter. You've got no emotion to give the public. You've moved on emotionally. Posh clap. You understand that the whip is yours. Khaleesi or KHAL. You're not having it. This dealer, right? Mattress back animal that like to abuse the kitten here or the Cuban here, right? Is blocked forever. Block party! Yes! This person would love to come through and drop off an STD or two. They believe that if they can just get you in the sack one more time, right? They'll have you ensnared. But Juju, you see it. You understand their playbook is full of fuck shit. And you're not having it, blood. You kicked over those cups of opium. They cannot, I repeat, in the words of Jocelyn Hernandez, control you emotionally again. Because you realize who controls your emotions is your king. Whatever attempts they are trying to use to manifest you back will be stopped in its tracks. It will be unsuccessful. Cancer energy on its face, darling dears. On its face. This person, as I said, is extremely jealous of you. Their partner is jealous of you, right? They were overconfident, right? When they was trying to put the boot in, right? But you gave up the energy of the village idiot. You gave them back to the horde. Partnership has been ceased. Not having it, blood. Distorted masculine, right? This person hasn't ascended, right? No, but chosen amongst what, bud? The best amongst a bad lot? I don't think so, right? This is not a starseed. They lead no one. If they're co-parenting with you, they are nobody's father or mother. I told you, full-on opportunist, right? That broke whatever foundation you had. Did not plan for it to be stable, right? They protected you from nothing. They was the lead one. With the knife for your back. Continue to boss up on Mitches. Spirit wants you to understand faith without works is dead, right? James 2:14. Take a chance, right? And a full-on gamble on yourself, divine feminines, right? Work daily towards your goals, new beginnings, and fresh starts. You better work, bitch! Or Mitch. Work to get away from Mitches and work on yourself. It's all about self. Once you can master self, then you have the keys to the kingdom, darling dears, right? As what? Big Cat Chronicles continues. Oh, yes. Always been that bitch. Yes, you have. One of the 144,000. A light worker. You have purpose. Go to your birth natal chart. It's the map. Your snapshot of the universe, as well as where your orders in how to proceed on this Malkuth, so you continue to be blessed and highly favored, divine feminines. New levels will bring new devils. Bottom feeders coming for a quick come up, right? Once you know your worth, blessings. You have limitless potentials and a leg up from the divine. Lean back on that, divine feminines. Trying to manifest you back, eh? For a bit of halation, eh? Not finished with your hairline. Want one more round, Julie, eh? Looking for Captain Save a Harlot. Right? Told you. They want to get you in the bedroom. Right? So they can talk to your genitalia. You better get your phoenix from the ashes, baby. You don't want none of that. No. It comes with too much, right? But Juju, Law 10 of the 48 laws of power. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Continue to adapt Law 48 of the 48 laws of power. Be on the move and changeable. Ready for change. Right? And don't accept any free lunches. Law 40 of the 48 laws of power. You'll always pay off at the back end. Right? Continue to rise. Because what they've got for you is not enough. And it's an axe for your back, front, neck, or side. They've got an axe to grind with you. Revenge is on their mind as they sit with their ride or die, guilt and shame. Right? They love to engage you in this situation, in their shit once more. Yeah, family situation. They see that you've, listen, they've seen you what? Become the bright shining star that you are. The 2 and the 1 goes to a 3 again. Empress boss up energy, right? You did the transformation because you did the DNS like a boss. This is why you are getting the unexpected income. I told you, a raise, right? In your financial bracket, unexpected. The 2 and the 7 again goes to the 9, the Hermit, because you worked on yourself. This is what the Hermit is about. Self-examination, self-improvement, as well as researching what you went through. Some of you are researching your theses, right? Doing your dissertations, getting what essays out there. Get it done. Right? Leave them, right? With the sackcloth and ashes they created. Not even Wolfie wants to be loyal, right? The dog wants to go to the RSPCA where they'll be protected, right? From this bottom feeder. I told you, either they're incompetent at their job or they're about to be destabilized, right? It's all coming full circle. This person is mired with illnesses as well, I told you. And it's hard work. But that pussy that they chose, they feeling like a pussy. Yes, baby. Posh clap. And one of these, keep it over there. 6 feet. Right. On that note, are we over? Do we have anything else to say? Yes. Let's go to my oracle deck. From my subconscious to yours. Because we know we're all connected. Behind the veil. What else does divine feminine need to know? Right? Told you. They've got addictions. Right? Continue to pay attention to the signs. They're not letting up on their merchant of slander ways. Right? Straight out of slivering, licking the devil's balls, blood. What fell on the floor? Right? They're putting out plagiarism of the mind to the feeble-minded, the flying monkeys, right? Who is in a bottom-feeding state just like them, right? Their life full of boredom. What's in the reverse, right? Their chronicles, right, are definitely not big cat. And it's not continuing in a good way. No, because they're on the edge, blood. On the edge. And 33, same age as what? Jesus and Bob Marley, the Ascended Masters, have a hand in what they've got going on. Right? Continue to be what? Ibex, divine feminine. You can get through anything. You just need to what? Sit down and take the time to think about it. Where is she gone? Where is that card gone? Because you're the Queen of Swords, darling dear. And Father God is at your back. Because you paid attention to the signs, the downloads, and the rules. This is why your blessing upon blessing is going to continue in their face. Because they are what? Mouth breathers, children of the corn, darling dears. They can't help but watch your ascension. Right? Don't get smoked! Because it's all about your peace, blood. Them a count your KHAL. Yes, they are. Right? And looking at the stable foundation you created, want to come through with their black bags, right? Their trash bags. What's sticking out? Proverbs 26:11, darling dears. As a fool returns to his folly, a dog will return to his vomit. We don't eat vomit, blood. We eat cake, right? As you sit on the seat of abundance, right? Loving on self, knowing your worth, focusing, right? On your own gardens, multiple streams of income, right? Attending to your field of common sense, darling dear. Proverbs 26:11, right next to Matthew 10:14. Because Spirit is gifting you with choices, divine feminine. Infinite possibilities. Take the offer from Spirit. Take the offer. Because you know they come with what? Doppelgangic ways, moon energy, right? Trust your emotions and your feelings, your instincts. Because the fourth house is what? Cancer. It's all about partnerships. I told you they're going to try and manifest you back at this stage of the game. The bloody cheek of it, the effrontery they have as they sit with their ride or die, guilt and shame. Shame! Just know this, divine feminines. What they got going on is point A or point B. I keep trying to end this and then my eyes bless on another day, right? Spirit wants you to have faith in your dreams, right? Nothing is yet set in stone, right? You need to meditate, right? And contemplate what you want. Use the energy of the full moon, darling dears. We've still got 2 more days of that energy. The full moon is a time for you to harvest your endeavors, set it in stone, write that shit down in the present tense, and burn it under the light of said moon. Right? You got this. You've got this. You and your loved ones are safe. Safe! Their bullshit apology, right? Or their offering, right, of a white flag is a test of spirit to see if you are worthy for the next level of your ascension, divine feminines. Are you worthy? Remember, you have a motto now. You are divine feminines. She or he for whom the sun rises. Never you forget that, divine feminines. That is your ethos. everything you have, you deserve, and you deserve so much more. Know this. Don't allow those ear hustlers, those bottom feeders, those that have accepted the role of Lot's wife as they look back as a pillar of salt as you continue to circumvent everything like the ibex gone rogue. Let them sit with their ride or die guilt and shame. It is nothing to do with you. It is not your portion. Reputation is everything. Law 5 of the 48 laws of power. If you go back and hang with that bottom feeder, what do you think is going to be out for you, divine feminines? Continue to be the liberator in your life. Be the poet and write what you want to be brought onto this Malkuth. Use the energy of the full moon in Aquarius, darling dear. We are in the age of Aquarius. There's too many signs and signals. Leave the pedestrian sperm engineers where they are. And on that note, don't get smoked. Just smuck yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Energy up, 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 divine feminines. Remember, impulsive behaviors is a no-no. Namaste. Energy up, up. Be aware of what's being presented towards you. It is what? Fucking blood.